Welcome back to Daily Drives, where we dig deep into travel, freedom, and smart living on the road. If you love the idea of exploring the world on your own terms without draining your bank account, then you're in the right place. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you never miss an update, and let's get into today's topic. Now, let's be real. When you think of hitting the open road, camping in style, and living that adventure-filled lifestyle, most people immediately picture a big, shiny RV camper. And in 2026, these rigs are fancier and more expensive than ever before. Some of them look like 5-star hotels on wheels, so with price tags to match. We're talking 6 figures, easy. But here's the truth that no one's really talking about. You absolutely do not need one of those to live your dream life on the road. Forget the hype, forget the glossy brochures, forget what social media influencers are posting, because behind those perfectly framed shots is often a mountain of debt, maintenance headaches, and a lot less freedom than you might think. Today, we're going to break down exactly why you should forget about those expensive RV campers in 2026, and what smarter, more budget-friendly options are out there instead. Whether you're just starting out or looking to downsize your mobile lifestyle, there's a better way. Let's unpack it. First, let's talk about the reality of owning one of those high-end RVs. The initial price tag is just the beginning. Sure, it might look amazing with granite countertops, retractable TVs, built-in fireplaces, and more buttons than a spaceship. But those luxuries come at a cost, and not just up front. The insurance alone on a high-end Class A or Class C motorhome can run you hundreds of dollars a month. And maintenance? Expect to spend thousands every year just to keep everything working. These are complex machines. The plumbing, electrical systems, generators, solar panels, slide out so when something goes wrong, and it will, it's not a cheap fix. Sometimes even getting a mechanic who can work on your specific model can be a challenge, especially if you're off-grid or in a rural area. Then you've got fuel costs. These big rigs are not efficient. Some only get 6 to 8 miles per gallon. With rising fuel prices, every mile you drive is a serious hit to the wallet. And let's not even get into campground fees. Many parks are now charging premium rates for large RVs, and some even turn them away if they're too long or too heavy. So you pay more just for the privilege of parking somewhere. Not to mention repairs on the road often cost even more because you're stuck in a tight spot and can't wait around for deals. Now, none of this is to shame people who choose to go the RV route. If you've got the budget and you truly enjoy all the bells and whistles, then go for it. But if you're watching this, chances are you're looking for smarter, leaner ways to enjoy life on the road. You want more adventure, not more financial stress. So let's talk about your other options. First up is the van life movement, which is stronger than ever in 2026. And no, we're not just talking about those $100,000 custom Sprinter vans. There's a whole world of DIY builds, budget conversions, and creative setups that cost a fraction of what an RV does, while still giving you freedom, comfort, and flexibility. A used cargo van or passenger van can cost under $10,000. Add another $5,000 to $7,000 for a solid conversion with insulation, a bed platform, kitchen setup, and solar power, and you're still way under even the cheapest RV on the market. Plus, vans are easy to drive, park almost anywhere, and cost way less to maintain. Insurance is lower, gas mileage is better, and most importantly, you can blend in and stealth camp in urban areas where RVs stick out like a sore thumb. Another great option? The humble travel trailer. But here's the twist: not the flashy new models. We're talking vintage, refurbished, or ultra-light trailers that can be towed by a regular SUV. You can find older trailers for under $5,000 and fix them up to your style. The beauty of this is that you keep your tow vehicle separate, which means if something breaks, you're not stranded. And when you want to explore without dragging your home behind you, just unhook and go. It's a flexible, practical solution for people who want to mix adventure with affordability. And for those who want to go even lighter, consider teardrop trailers, pop-up campers, or even rooftop tents. These are the minimalist's dream. Super affordable, easy to tow, and they get you out into nature without the bulk. Perfect for weekend warriors or long-term travelers who value experiences over possessions. But maybe you're the type that wants to build from scratch. That's where Schoolies come in. Converted school buses that are totally customizable. You can pick up an old bus at an auction for just a few $1,000s. Sure, the build takes time and elbow grease, but the end result is a one-of-a-kind home on wheels that you designed. And the Schoolie community? Incredibly supportive and resourceful. You'll find endless inspiration online and tons of free resources to help you along the way. There's also the rise of hybrid setups using SUVs or trucks combined with roof tents, slide-out kitchens, or modular camping gear that turns your everyday vehicle into a part-time camper. With gear becoming lighter and more efficient in 2026, you can now pack a full camping setup into a few bins and be ready to go in minutes. No need for a dedicated RV at all. Here's the thing most people overlook when they first get excited about RV life. The bigger your rig, the more limited your travel becomes. Many national parks have length restrictions. Off-road and scenic routes become off-limits. Parking in cities or tight spaces turns into a nightmare. With a smaller, simpler setup, you can go more places, explore more freely, and park without stress. That's real freedom. Let's also talk about mindset. A lot of people believe they need a big RV to be comfortable or to feel like they're doing it right. But comfort isn't about size, it's about design. It's about knowing what you actually need and using space intelligently. Smart storage, modular setups, and minimalism go a long way. You'd be amazed how cozy and functional a tiny space can be when it's set up for your lifestyle. And don't underestimate the joy of simplicity. When you aren't burdened by the weight of a huge RV and the costs that come with it, life on the road becomes a lot more fun. Less time fixing things, more time exploring, less worrying about money, more freedom to chase sunsets, meet new people, and live in the moment. So let's say you're convinced and you want to skip the pricey RV route. What should you look for in 2026 when building or buying your setup? First, prioritize reliability. Whether it's a van, trailer, or DIY build, the foundation matters. A solid engine, good tires, and dependable components will save you tons of hassle. Next, think about your power needs. Solar setups have gotten cheaper and more efficient, so invest in a system that can run your essentials. You don't need to power everything, just the basics. A small fridge, some lights, maybe a fan or heater. Water and waste management. Keep it simple. Use portable water containers, gravity-fed systems, and composting or portable toilets. Cooking can be as simple as a single burner stove and a few good pans. You don't need a full kitchen to eat well. And remember, your outdoor space is part of your home. A good awning, camping chairs, and a folding table can turn any spot into your living room. Let's not forget connectivity. In 2026, staying connected is easier than ever. Mobile hotspots, Starlink, and compact routers mean you can work, stream, or stay in touch from almost anywhere. You don't need a satellite dome on your roof, just a solid data plan and a little tech know-how. And here's one more thing to consider: community. The RV world can be a little isolating, especially if you're always moving. But when you join the van life, school, or DIY camper community, you get access to meetups, support groups, and real friendships. People who share tips, tools, campsites, and stories. That sense of belonging can make all the difference when you're living on the road. So to wrap it up, if you're dreaming of life on the road in 2026, don't fall for the myth that you need to drop $100,000 on a luxury RV. There are better, smarter, and way more flexible ways to chase freedom. Whether you build your own van, tow a lightweight trailer, or just throw a mattress in the back of your SUV and hit the road, what matters most is that you're doing it your way, living free, living smart, and focusing on the experience, not the price tag. Thanks for sticking around with us today. If you found this helpful, make sure to drop a like, leave a comment below about your dream mobile setup, and share this with anyone who's thinking about RV life. And don't forget to subscribe for more honest, real-world tips on travel, freedom, and off-grid living. Until next time, keep it simple and keep exploring. See you on the road.